99% of people told me you can't do it.
At some point, you might just be there.
It's the best. It's really mwah.
What is your personal definition of success?
Being able to enjoy the small things in life is really big success.
I couldn't agree more.
It all comes down how hard do you actually want it.
Do you think there's a deeper purpose?
Oh, that's a good question.
So you competed at the Winter Olympics, right? I think 2022, if I'm not mistaken. And I think for the audience, it would be incredibly interesting if you could not just tell us like the surface level stories, but really behind the scenes. You know, how does it feel when you get the call? How does it feel when you arrive there? What was the story like when you arrived there? Which crazy shit happened when you got there? How does it feel when you stand at the entry gate, heart is pumping? How does it feel when the world is watching? Like, I really would love to get like the real and uncut kind of journey, how you were really going through all of that.
So, I mean, the last Winter Olympics were a pretty special one because they were happening actually in China. And it was during COVID, and it was a really surreal experience, to be honest. Of course, something that I will never forget. So I basically arrived in Beijing at the airport. First of all, I got the heaviest COVID test you can imagine. They really put up this stick up my nose, and I really, my ears, like I just started crying. It was terrible. And in the end, I ended up in the Olympic Village, and suddenly the head of my group said, "Hey, you're gonna wait outside of the hotel." And so I was not allowed to enter the hotel, and I already had the feeling like, oh my God, something's not good. Like, why do I have to wait here? I mean, they left me in the dark. They didn't tell me why. And then he told me like, I'm very sorry to tell you, but you're gonna be isolated. You got tested positive on COVID. So I got tested positive on COVID in China at the games. I just arrived. And obviously, I mean, I was like, oh my God, this is really actually happening. At first, I couldn't really believe it. Then they actually portated me from this main area to some in an ambulance with lights on. And in the ambulance, it was like minus 30 degrees